Okay guys, the 3-year-old finally fell asleep, so I'm going to try to get through this in 3.5 minutes without any interruptions. What we're looking at right here is my pretend World History Period 3 Google Classroom page. And you can see that I've added a couple assignments with due dates. You can add an assignment with a due date or create a question with a due date. Announcements don't yet have due dates. I don't know if they will, so that won't really work for our purposes here. I don't know if you know this, but over here, if you click on calendar, you're going to see a calendar of every assignment that I can view as a student in a class that I'm enrolled in or that I've assigned as a teacher. Okay, if I don't want to look, if this gets a little jumbled, right, it's kids who have a whole bunch of different classrooms, you can just click on the one that you want to look at. No assignments this week, but if you look at next week, there are the 2 assignments that we've added in Classroom. Okay, so the question is, how do we get this calendar? Where does this calendar exist outside of the Classroom domain? And how do we embed it in SchoolWires so we never have to mess around with uploading or updating homework in SchoolWires again? What you're going to do is you're going to go to your Google Calendar. You're going to see a list of all of the calendars that you have created or that you haven't created, because I never created this World History Period 3 calendar. It created itself the first time that I created an assignment within Classroom. I didn't even know it was here for a while. We're going to share this calendar because we want to share it with parents. And in order to do that, you have to make sure that you make this calendar public. This is probably not checked when you go through these steps, so you have to check it and then click Save. All right. After that, you're going to go to Calendar Details, scroll down for this beautiful, sexy embed code right here. Copy. Okay, now you're going to go to SchoolWires. I know I'm bouncing all over the place. How do I get that code in SchoolWires? My SchoolWires page has 2 different pages. My personal web page and the Social Studies Department webpage. We want to embed this in my personal page as an example. Now you're going to create a new page for the calendar, and you'd think it would make sense to choose calendar, but in this case, what we want to do so that we get the Google Calendar and not the SchoolWires calendar is click on Flex Editor. Call it something. We'll say this is the World History Assignments Due. Or you can call it the World History Calendar, or whatever you want. Click on it. Okay, the first thing you have to do is click on HTML so that it can read this HTML code and paste that beautiful embed code that we grabbed a minute ago from Google Calendars. Click Save. And I won't even mess around in this screen. Let's see what it looks like from an outsider's point of view. Okay, there's some nerdy girl. And click on World History Assignments Due. There's your calendar. Okay, if I click on the assignment, it expands it so you can read the entire thing. You're not going to have attachments like the PowerPoint or the video that was attached to this assignment won't show up in Google Calendar, won't show up in SchoolWires. It doesn't matter. The student who needs it will get it through Classroom. The parent needs to know what is due. They can see what is due. If they need to see more details than that, they can ask for separate attachments, but really they probably just need to know when a test is coming up or when an assignment's due and exactly what that assignment is. So that's it. Every time you update your classroom page, right? If I go, we'll do one more. I'm going to create an assignment, do study for your test on Friday. And then we're going to do that, I don't know, the 20th, right? Oops, I guess I need to put this up here. Assign. Right, we go back to our SchoolWires page. Where's my SchoolWires page? Okay. Okay, I'm in the high school. Staff websites. Oh, I wonder what Miss Sebastianelli has. Let's check it out. Oh, it says here, world history assignments due. Bam. Study for your test on Friday. It's all automatic. You never have to go back in here if you don't want to. And that's the end of that. Thanks for listening.